So as we can see, technical analysis is very, very important if you want to be a profitable trader. Because what we've seen in most cases, most traders lose their profits while trading cryptocurrency. Not only cryptocurrencies, there are other things that one can trade online. We know forex, commodities, and indices. And these are some of the things that we can use even this knowledge to trade. So what you will have to try to understand in technical analysis is normally help us to know what is likely will be the direction of movement of the market. We know that one thing with cryptocurrency trading is that market goes up and market comes down. And you as a trader, the major reason why you trade or go into cryptocurrency trading is to maximize profits. So if you're going into the trade without knowing what are the activities, what are the price actions of the market previously, what have been the actions of the market of a given coin that you want to trade, and you just jump into the markets, there is a possibility that you may lose your funds. That is the reason you see a good number of people say that, hey, I bought this coin and the coin went down. I lost my funds. I lost my money. The reason is this: good number of people that are joining cryptocurrency trading are just moving into the space without having adequate knowledge of what cryptocurrency trading is all about. That is the reason that we said that you have to get informed, you have to get educated, you have to understand how trading works. Trading is not gambling. But what we've seen so far, I've been in this space since 2015. What we've seen so far that people are gambling in this space. And once you gamble in this space, it's a space that can burn your profit, your capital. It can burn it up to 90% or the whole of your capital. So there are needs, there are reasons why one should make sure that you trade when you know that you understand how the space works. Don't just move into trading because other people are trading. Just don't do that. So let's continue with our training. So in cryptocurrency trading, you must make sure that you understand how to identify a trend. As we said, a trend tells us the direction of a given asset or market at a given point in time. A trend could be uptrend, which is a bullish market, or downtrend, which is a bearish market. Uptrend means that price is going up. In that case, we can say that the buyers are the one controlling the market. Let me give you this explanation. In an uptrend market, there are more buyers than what? Sellers. This is a very simple economic law. When the demand is higher than the supply, what will happen to the price? The price goes up. That is just it. It's just a force of demand and supply. Then in a bullish market, the buyers, that means the buyers, the bulls, we call them the bulls, are the one controlling the market because there are more of them than the sellers in the market. The demand of a given asset or a coin is very, very high. Therefore, the price goes up. We say that we have uptrend price movements or market movements. When bearish is when we have more of sellers than the buyers. The buyers are only few of them. The buyers are weaker. The buyers are not willing to buy at higher price. Some of them have exited the market. So we have good number of sellers that are willing to sell at lower price. That means the sellers, we normally call them bears, are the one controlling the market. What will happen to the price or direction of the market? The price goes down. We call it bearish market. So you have to understand the trend in the market. And if you cannot understand to identify the trend in the market, it's very, very hard for you to trade profitable, because you as a trader, the major aim, your motive of trading is to make profits. You want to sell at higher price and buy at lower price. How can you then know the direction the market will go? That's the sense of technical analysis. Technical analysis will help you to predict the future direction, the direction of a given asset or the market. So let's continue, please. Like we know, anything that goes up definitely must come down. In my various groups, I used to tell them, when the price of coin is going up, always take profits. I used to tell them take profits, because definitely if the price of a coin is going up, it must come down. That's just it. Because there will be always opportunities in the market. Market will always present us with opportunities. Market will give us opportunity to sell and opportunity to buy. We know as of last 2 months, Bitcoin went up to $64,000. I know as of today is like $30,000 or $31,000 or thereabouts. There are opportunities. Market will definitely go up and come down. So with technical analysis, we know when to exit the market and take profits. So some of us have some coins that the price went up, and we thought that price will continue going up, and we are looking at the assets, the coin, and the price went down again. So a good number of us are still waiting for the market to go up again for us to take profits. So that is need for you to understand how to use technical analysis for trading. The essence of it, summary of it, is just for you to make profits. So let's continue, please. Now let us do some practical analysis using Binance app. What I want you to do for me at the end of this class, try to practice this training this night, practice what you've learned. Go through this material, go through it several times. Because one thing about trading is not something that we just know overnight. It's something that you have to be doing consistently until it become part of you. So at the end of this class, go to your Binance, open your Binance account, try to spot all these things that I will be teaching you this night. Try to practicalize it. Do it yourself. Whenever that you are confused, you can still drop your question anytime in this group, and I will attend to your question. So please, can we stop sending messages, because this stage in the training is very, 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 very important. I want every one of you to pay attention. Very, very important. Please, let's stop dropping messages so that other people can follow the messages that I drop in the group. Any person that miss any of the steps, the person may find it very difficult to do some simple technical analysis. So I beg all of us to stop dropping messages, please. Then I want you to know that we have different types of candlesticks. The simplest one that we normally use in most of our trading is the Japanese candlesticks. I have different types, and each of these candlesticks gives us a particular information about the condition of the market or the possible movement of the market. There are different kinds of candlestick, which I will not bring in this training, because I don't want you guys to get confused. I just want to make it in a very simple way that all of you know that technical analysis is not that too hard like that, for you to have interest on it. So when you want to study more of different kinds of candlestick, you have to join other trainings. I have a lot of trainings in my group. I do a lot of free trainings in my group. Some of them that belongs to my group that are here, they will bear the witness that I do a lot of free trainings in my group. So we have different types of candlesticks. There is a candlesticks that normally tells us that market will revise. Maybe when market is going up, the next movement of market will be a reversal. The market will go down. So if you can be able to know different kinds of candlesticks and know what each and every one of them does, and once you're able to spot them on a chart of a given coin, you have the information. This is the direction the market will likely go. So we are not going into candlesticks in details. I just want you to know that there are different types of candlesticks, and each of the candlesticks gives us information on the likely direction of where the market will likely go. What could be the direction of the market? So at the end of our trainings, I will answer your questions. Then if you like what you see, you can join other free trainings that I do. Thank you very much. Let's continue with our training. So one important thing that I want to point out, or I just want you to know about candlestick, color sometimes does not matter, but what matters is what you as a trader use to represent a bull on a bullish market and a bearish market. But for this training, I use green color to show a bullish market and red color for bearish market. Bullish market means that the price is going on. Bulls, the sellers, the buyers are controlling the market. There are more buyers in the market, therefore the price is going up. While red color shows that the sellers are the one controlling the market. That means the price is going down. So for the sake of this training, I use green and red. In most places online, they use green and red. But at the same time, any person can use any color. But what matters is whatever the person uses, try to know what the person used to denote or to represent a bullish market and a bearish market. I hope that the content of the lesson is self-explanatory. It's something that the language is very, very simple. Then if there are places that you need to ask questions, you can ask your questions and I will attend to your questions. Ask questions, we attend to your questions. Just know that what we've done this night is not a guarantee that we just move into the market. You tell yourself that I'm not a technical analyst. No, we just give you the basics to tell you, to show you that it's very, very easy. It's very, very easy for you to use technical analysis to study the market and trade in the cryptocurrency market. As I said before, technical analysis helps us to study the previous price actions in the market. What was the behavior? How did the market go previously? And what are the information? What are the likelihood? What are the possible movements of the market in some hours, in some minutes, in some days to come? So we are using technical analysis to study the price actions in order to predict the future price action or direction of the market. So when you are doing technical analysis, there are other things that you need to combine. You can't use only technical analysis to confirm that a given market is moving in a given direction. Though it will give you a kind of clue, this is where market is likely to go. You have to combine other trading tools like fundamental analysis, market sentiment. There are a lot of tools, but at the same time, you don't need to use all of them. If you want to become a profitable trader, one of the things that you have to do is know different trading tools. Then pick the ones that you know that you want to master. Master those ones. Then define your strategies. You don't need to trade 24/7 in the market. You can choose to trade 2 hours or 3 hours in the market at a given time, because market involves a lot of things. You must be psychologically okay to trade in the market. You must know risk and portfolio management. So technical analysis is just one out of many tools one can use to trade profitable in cryptocurrency market. Not only cryptocurrency market, even if you know this, you can use the same knowledge to trade in the forex market, even in commodity markets. So I advise you, if you ask questions, you ask your questions. I have a lot of trainings, like in my group, training that we do the whole of next week, more than 6 or 7 trainings. So if you're interested, you join the group, then follow up with what we are doing. I want you to know that the training that we've done this night, I know that in other places people pay heavily to be trained. But one thing that I believe much, that is my personal belief, is to help one another. So I'm very, very happy that I share a little bit of my knowledge with all of you. Let me look at your questions and address your questions. Thank you very much.